Welcome to this information video on how to backflash your Gaggia Classic Pro. But first, what is backflashing and why do we do it? During normal operation, water flows down to your portafilter through the coffee pack and releases coffee in your cup of coffee. During backflash, the opposite happens. There is a special filter installed in the portafilter, and this filter back splashes the water upwards in the machine so that the machine gets cleaned up very fast and you will taste a much better shot of coffee. What do we need to backflash the Gaggia Classic? Unfortunately, the Gaggia Classic does not come with a backflashing kit. You can buy one of these for around 10 euros on Amazon. This is just like your filter but has no holes. So you can search for this, just look for the pictures and get the right size. This is 58mm backflashing filter. How do you install it? It's very simple. You take your backflashing filter and leverage out the mounted filter. In this case, I mounted a double shot 58mm filter, the one which comes with the machine, and I'm going to remove it in order to install the backflashing filter. So you pick it from the side like this and apply pressure and leverage around the filter, and the filter snaps out. So this is your portafilter with no filter installed. All you have to do is install the backflashing filter and you're ready to backflash. Now you can backflash just like this, just with water flowing through the machine, and this will clean the machine. But for best results, however, I recommend backflashing with Cafiza. Cafiza is just soap, solid soap. You're going to scoop a bit of soap inside the backflashing filter so that the machine is cleaned not only through hot water, but also hot water with soap, which is much more effective, and you're going to get a much cleaner machine. This one will last you quite a while. Again, you can order this on Amazon, and I like to use the original scoop which comes with the machine, which is this black piece of plastic. You're gonna take, a very small amount of soap, just like this, even less than this, this is a bit exaggerated just to show you, and you're gonna pour it inside the backflashing filter. Now, since we're here, we could do also one more thing. One thing that you have to clear is also the filter basket itself. So this basket here might have obstruction because of residual coffee. And how do we clean it? Is again hot water with soap. So I'm gonna mount the backflashing kit to the Gaggia Classic, just like regularly you would do. And next, I'm gonna take a small cup. So now I have a cup full of hot water. I'm gonna take another scoop, but again just a very little amount of soap from Cafiza, pour it here, shake it a bit so that it gets colored water, and now I will put in my coffee filter. And this procedure allows you to clean not just the machine, but also the filter basket, which is critical to get really a nice and smooth coffee extraction. So we're gonna leave it here to rest a bit, here on the side, and we're gonna start the backflashing process. Now, to start the backflashing process, let's first turn on the machine and let's wait for it to heat up. This procedure only works on a Gaggia Classic Pro or the new Gaggia Classic, the new edition. This machine is good for this procedure because it has this extra pipe coming down where the water releases after the coffee is extracted. And this is important because the machine is going to build pressure here upward, and this is the release for the pressure. If you don't have this piece of metal, please don't try this procedure. So make sure you have the latest Gaggia Classic before trying out backflashing and cleaning your machine. And the process goes like this. Now we have the backflashing filter with the Cafiza. So we're gonna pull 5-second shot, one after the other, back to back, and each of the shot is going to release the pressure through the pressure release valve down here. Now, after we have pulled it, we're going to take the portafilter, clean it, put it back in without soap, and again pull 5 shots through the shot button and let them release here These shots we pull very fast, only 5 seconds per shot. Now, as you can see, while I'm proceeding with the backflashing, the water which comes out of the water exhaust pipe is actually not regular water. This water is colored because of the soap which I have added in the backflashing kit. And you see this soap is releasing down here. So imagine all this soap, hot water flowing through your machine and cleaning it out very nice. Just imagine what a nice coffee you're gonna taste after you backflash. Now we are basically done with the backflashing, but we need to clean out all this soap which is still in the machine. We don't want to drink soap. So let me proceed by extracting the soap out. You just do the same procedure 5 times. Until you see that the water coming out from this exhaust pipe is not full of soap anymore, so it's just water. Keep an eye on this water coming out here. Meanwhile, the filter itself is clean because it was in the Cafiza in a separate pot, so now I can rinse it and I'm ready to brew another coffee again. So I can remove now this backflashing filter, I don't need it anymore. Install again the regular filter, but also one thing you can do if you're here and you want to do it, sometimes I like to put also my complete filter inside the Cafiza solution and clean it a bit, because also this one can get quite dirty, also the portafilter, not just the filter. That's not as important as the filter itself and the machine, but once in a while cleaning a bit the portafilter is a nice addition to it. Now let's rinse everything, slap it back on, and let's do the usual pre-infusion. So let's give it a try. Oh yes, what a nice shot. Every time you do a backflashing, you're gonna get very delicious shots. So do it as often as you can. I personally do it at least once a week, but I know people who do it even every day. Depends on how many coffees you brew per day. Guys, really, get one of these backflashing kits. It's going to change your coffee from here to here. Thanks for watching, that's it for today. I hope you learned something useful today. Subscribe if it's something you're into, leave me a comment, leave me a like, and I will see you in the next one.